We can't hear you. You're muted.
How about now? Now I'm
Okay.
good?
Yep.
Okay. So I'm on my phone. All right, guys. Ahoy, crypto freaking pirates. Welcome to Discourse Syndicate's FN Hangout. It's your hangout. It's your time. It's in the comments there. Now I can see everybody's comments. Hold on a second. Where are the comments? I posted a comment, but where's the comments? I don't see them. Oh, there they are. They've changed the format on the phone thing. So, all right. Well, good. Thanks for coming. Thanks for having. Hey, get in here, guys. Everybody come in here because I'm gonna have to literally walk the plank and go help the people that we just onboarded into Hex. We're taking this on the road. It was a success. People loved it. I love doing it. So we're gonna do it some more. I think Sarah J is gonna help me, and we're gonna put together some events. Maybe Texas, maybe Miami, maybe even New York. Got some requests already. So we're gonna take this on the road. We're gonna start doing this again, kind of following the footsteps of the Crypto Spa Book guys and taking the show on the road and just talking to people about Hex and Pulse and PulseChain and PulseX. And yeah, you missed 50 minutes of the show. Did I miss 50 minutes of the show? What time is it right now? It's 10 o'clock almost out here. I'm not on East Coast time. I'm on some other time, right? So I'm only 2 hours difference. Is that what it is? I don't know. I thought I was East Coast time. Can you hear me now, Max? Okay. Surprise is Windows phone can even do StreamYard. I don't have a Windows phone, Ross, you piece of crap. I got the iPhone, man. Double throwdown chicken a week, 1 terabyte of data, the whole thing. I got the badass iPhone. And so it works. Let's see who else. I'm gonna hold on a second. 7:52 and so I did miss it. All right, so I'm an hour. Throat room. I'm back. Can you hear me? Okay. This is tyranny. Yeah, rugged. No, I'm back. I just wanted to go into the cutthroats room and throw the link in. So, there's another guest. Hold on a second. Thothchild. We got Thothchild coming to the rescue. What's up, buddy?
Are you on the road?
I am on the road. I'm in Seidel, Mississippi, of all places. Like, I'm in Seidel, Mississippi.
Sounds dreamy.
Never even heard of this place. It's beautiful down here. It's beautiful. I love Mississippi.
What are you doing? Sourcing some new minerals for the operation or something? What are you
sourcing
doing?
Some new Hexicans, baby. We harvested new Hexicans tonight. We had a room full of about 50 people. And they're all onboarders, new onboarders, people coming into the system, wanting to know about Hex, wanting to know about PulseChain, all that stuff. So yeah, man, I was just throwing it down, throwing the heat for everybody and having a good time. I love getting in front of people, man, because that's when you could really connect with them, and really have conversations with them and really help people.
And we're preaching the gospel whenever we do it, man.
It is. It's like these are all time-tested principles. It's simple. It's really, really easy to figure out once you finally sit down and get it through to people's heads. So I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed getting in front of people, answering questions live versus 2D in a chat room. It was awesome, man. It was awesome. Hey, so anybody, cutthroats, any of you guys out there, can you come in here? Somebody who has access, either call Bullish or somebody, so that I can turn the stream over to you guys. Who's got access?
You want me to text Ken, or he's off limits?
Ken's down for the count tonight. He's got some issues going on, so he's taking care of stuff. But I'm gonna see if we can get somebody else in here, or else I'm just gonna turn over you guys and I'll come in and log out later. Let you guys mutinize the ship. Don't run it into any rocks, and we'll be all right.
Wait, you're in Mississippi? Are you trying to make it all the way home tonight?
No. I've got the after party to go do right now. We're gonna go and kind of decompress everybody who has questions and talk to them because we're done at the room that we were in at the hotel. So just going to go there, hang out with everybody, break some bread. And then tomorrow we have a big crawfish boil for us here. We're going to do a big crawfish boil.
Oh man.
And talk to people. Oh yeah, it's just great stuff. I love this. These are the best.
Yeah, it's nice. Our
Hexicans
regions still have personality and characteristics. You know, they haven't made one big fucking strip mall out of the entire country. Just
no, man. I'm like in the downtown section. It's this little tiny, like, just people hanging out and in the neighborhood and stuff. And it's cool, man. It's very, very cool.
Hey, Max, I've never met you, Max. I want to say hello, man.
Nice to meet you too.
Sir.
So, do you mind if I
CGC.
turn the wheel over to you, Thoth, and I try and get some more people in here because I'm going to have to roll?
Absolutely. I'm just trying to think what commands I won't have control over that are necessary. I guess nothing. Just posting chats up on the screen, and that's not even necessary. So whatever.
Well, Hexy, I was looking at what you said. You said worst stream equals best chat. So
The chat was fiery, man. We were rocking and rolling for an hour.
I can't believe you all stayed in the chat for an hour waiting for the show.
We were having a good time.
That warms my old pirate heart, man. You guys are the best Hexicans ever. 66 of you already jumped on, man. That's freaking awesome. And I'm sorry I screwed you guys over. I'm sorry I was late. I'm sorry I didn't get here on time. But there's.
I think we can give you one here and there, Cap.
All right. We are loyal MFers. Yeah, you are, Hexander. Yes, you are. Bob, thanks for coming. KD, Crypto Compassion, Crypto Surfer, Melv Tony, throwing down the 3.0698 cent Hex. Robert Kelleher, Sandy Beach, my lady, welcome. Of course, Hexy Quinn's in here, stirring up shit. Alan Fizio. And
she's the enforcer, man. Hexy Quinn's our enforcer in here tonight, man.
Yeah, so I missed all the chats. All you guys in here, thanks. Hexy, come on to the stream, would you? Would you guys get the link out? I'm gonna post the link one more time. Oh, there's another guest. Here we go. Oh, my man, the Brissology coming in to help. Look at that. There he is. What I do need though is somebody who has access to the controls so he can let people in. So that's the one person I'm looking for. And
yeah, I don't have discourse stuff.
Briss. Oops. Little fire engine action. Briss, you don't have control, Briss?
He doesn't have his headphones on yet.
Oh my God.
I thought you were getting pulled over.
Yeah, not yet.
Nobody beats the Briz.
Hey guys, can you hear me?
Yep.
All right. How's everyone doing?
Good, man.
Going to the after party?
Yeah, I'm got to go head over there. You guys gonna take over?
Yep.
You got this,
All right,
man.
cool, man. I'm gonna bail. I'll keep an eye out just in case. Just in case I need to get somebody in here that has control of the controls.
Got you.
So we'll see if I can get somebody from the Cutthroats to come over. So I'm gonna bop off right now. Thanks everybody for coming.
You drive safe.
I'll catch up with you.
Yep, drive safe, man.
All right.
How you doing, Mr. Briz?
Oh, I'm doing good. Just I guess I decided to hop on with you.
Yeah, a little moral support.
Yeah, exactly.
So, Max, correct me if I'm wrong, but every time I've heard you speak, you come off as exceptionally intelligent. Is that just a front, or are you really intelligent?
I don't know. I've been faking it pretty well. So that's up to you guys. I like the cat in the background though.
Oh yeah. Kitty, don't do that on screen. Oh my God. He has no shame.
Hey, Hex Mac, Quinn, get your buttocks up in here. I'm going to put this back out. There's a link, folks. But he already left. What the fuck? Why am I doing that? We don't have admin privileges, do we? Do you have admin privileges, Briz?
No.
Oh, well, then don't come in now, folks. That was my mistake.
Oh, you don't have the ability to.
There he is.
No, come in. I'm in the background. I'll let him in until.
Oh, okay. He's producing from the shadows, guys.
Yeah. When I get a chance to find somebody who's got access, I'll bring him in.
Okay. Thanks, Cap.
Yep.
The captain never sleeps.
He's in the background, so no talking crap. All right, guys. So what's new? What's going on? What do
Seems
we
like
got
every
going
week.
on?
There's a lot going on every week.
I had a
Bugs.
question about staking actually. So,
Oh, we're not calling it that anymore, though.
oh right.
If you have a question about mining, we can answer that.
Okay, yeah. If you wanted to mine for, was it like 3 years to 10 years? Like I saw there was like the Decimus things,
Okay.
and I was wondering, is there one for the Quattro Cinco mining?
Well, the
Where you can pull-
Maximus contract, there's Maximus,
Okay.
which is a 15-year stake. That one's already started. But you can still acquire it. But yeah, that one's for 5555. Have you heard about their pool party?
No, what is that exactly?
Basically, they're going to be doing pooling stakes for a custom set length. Anyone can make it, and then anyone can join it, and it helps, I guess, reduce gas fees on the way out.
Wait, who's doing that?
The Maximus guys, Dipcatcher and Gold Key.
Okay. And what about ladders? Like, is there such a thing where you can reduce your gas fees?
Just real quick,
yeah.
Also the Magic Carpet Ride guys, they have a very similar contract called Steakhouse. They're doing almost the same thing. But what was your question about ladders?
Yeah, is there a way to reduce the gas fees while doing ladders?
Well, there will be now. Well, you could reduce the gas fees by doing the perpetual contracts. So you could have one set for, you could buy some Maxi, some Desi, some Lucky, and have that as a ladder. And that will save on gas fees because one person will be paying the gas fee at the end of those contracts. But now we have the pooling contracts to where you could build a pooling ladder, and have a bunch of people jump into it. That might be kind of interesting.
And is it always the case that doing it through those contracts is better than trying to do it on your own?
Yeah, typically because well, with the contracts, one person pays the fee. So that won't be you.
Why
So
wouldn't, like, who actually pays it?
just I don't know. I think it's up to anybody. I think it's a function that anybody can hit and pay. But that's like it's like a function when the contract ends. It's like, all right, who wants to hit that button? And someone will hit it. And they're also talking about maybe making a new contract that will pool money up to actually hit that button, so no one actually has to pay for it.
Briz, I got a question for you as an OG, man.
Yeah.
So when we got Hedron, a lot of you guys were telling me, like, these were the conversations we were having. Can you imagine when the day comes that we'll be able to do this, this, and this with what we used to refer to, right, as stakes? Because Hedron was now going to be this HSI thing. You could trade it. You could use it to leverage something. You could get a loan on this thing. And I heard from some OGs, like, these were the fantasies we were having about the future of what we used to call staking, now mining, would be. But now, just listening to you talk, there are so many freaking inversions and iterations, right, of this mining process. Did you think as an OG that we were going to get this far, this fast, like year 3 on all this stuff?
No, I had no idea it was gonna grow to be this big. Even with like the PulseChain and just seeing all the projects being built on the PulseChain, I didn't think it was gonna get this big.
Hey,
Um,
lady.
So
Hi.
She
she
got her
here?
Minecraft. She got her
Quinn,
Minecraft gear.
Quinn,
Yes,
guys.
sir.
Quinn, can I get you to?
Yes.
Did you see your DM?
Yeah, I did. I'm pulling out the laptop real quick.
All right, I'm gonna give you the. Go ahead and get that so I can give you the code access.
Okay.
All right, here. So log out, and then log back in, and then you'll have access to the
I
control.
don't know if you want to give her this much power, man. God
Uh,
almighty. It's the beginning
She's
of the
worst
end.
us, so that's cool. All right, guys. Go ahead. Go back to it. Sorry for interrupting.
No. Beautiful.
Hey, get out of here.
Go eat your fucking crawdads. I'm
Finish your carrots and peas, buddy.
Yeah, that was funny, dude. When you said that, I was thinking the exact same thing. Thinking he's sitting up there at the table with a big frown on his face, like broccoli. Yeah.
I don't want to finish my carrots. What were we talking about? Yeah, so all the
options. I mean, these options are coming hard and fast now.
kind of it's kind of blowing my mind that people can just fork stuff that's working good on Ethereum and just make a PulseChain version and
It's
be like,
amazing. Yeah. Torrin, my bro over at Divergent, the guy who's on my show a lot, Torrin, who's got a channel, by the way. We should all subscribe. He was talking to me one day and he was really casual about it. And he's like, yeah, how he talks. He's real understated. He goes, yeah, I forked Uniswap today. I was, really? He's like, yeah, I think I'm going to call. I was talking to Rags about it, man. I think I'm just going to call it Ginger Swap.
that's funny. Yeah, so it's just like all
Talented
these
bro.
things,
Talented brother.
all these things being built, and then even more stuff being built on top of Hex, like Hedron, Icosa, and all the perpetuals and all that stuff. It's pretty mind-blowing how far we've come in such a short amount of time.
Well, I admit freely to anybody that'll listen, I say, I don't understand Hedron and Icosa. And it's not that I don't understand. I've never understood how to do it. I've got those things are all running. I'm making Icosa right now. I'm making Hedron right now. But it's just that when I say that, it's like I want to get to know the game theory, the long game and the game theory of it better. That's what I need to force the time to become acquainted with better.
Yeah,
It's like anything else. It's just the time you can commit to it,
Exactly.
Alien, the leader of this mutiny, is actually RG3. He's kind of producing from the shadows. So behave.
Yeah, exactly. Think about all the stuff on Binance and Tron that could be made. Not the scams, but I'm sure they have interesting stuff working over there that we probably don't even know about.
We could just take over, rather. We could just occupy and then take over every chain. Why not?
All right, Jack. So what are we at for price wise? We at 7 cents.
Melv gave us the old 7 cents there. It looks like
Give us the old 7.
just a pea hair above.
Nice.
Boy, I would love it if we held that line.
The payout per T-share is kind of starting off at the floor of a 6.3. That's pretty awesome.
Yes.
What does that mean exactly?
Meaning for every T-share,
6.3 hex per T-share, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And we had like a day with a lot of EES action. What was that, last week or the week before? We had like a 12 hex per T-share day recently. So it can get pretty freaky.
That was a good day.
That was a good day. Especially for you guys that have like 5,000 T-shares.
Hexander. His name is Professor Oatmeal. My
That is
cat.
a proper cat name. You nailed that.
He has a title. Yep,
Well done.
but yeah, he's really awesome.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, loud and clear. You sound good.
I'm on my shit work laptop, so I didn't have time to pull out my streaming laptop. So if I get
Ooh.
loud, I'm just gonna mute.
My God, I didn't know you had a streaming laptop.
Yeah, I'm cool like that. I just got it out of the pawn shop, so feeling kind of bougie.
I was gonna say you're like high security, and then you're like, I got it out of a pawn shop.
Ghetto ass one too.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
What were the early days of Hex like, especially with regard to the T-shares?
They didn't pay out nothing. In fact, if you look at the earliest ones, they paid out half a hex per T-share in the early days. But
But you could get a lot of them, right?
But T-shares were a lot more plentiful back then. But no one really kind of understood the power of the T-shares and how they are more like a compounding mechanism. You know, the longer you keep your T-share, the more it kind of compounds on itself. And so it's like, you know, it's like if you had a T-share on day one, it was making half a hex per day. Now it's making 6.3 hex per day. That's, you know, if you had that one T-shirt the entire time, that's quite the compounding effect.
That seems to be a common thing I've heard from you guys too, is that, I mean, I followed suit because I came in a little after day 400 and I didn't throw up my first mining instance. I'm good at this. I didn't throw up my first mining instance until day 469. So like I hear guys like Wendy's and Motley and them who, you know, are crypto smart. And they're like, yeah, it took us a pretty long time to get our heads wrapped around what was going on with that mechanism, man.
It took the general community at the time about 6 months after it started before we really figured it out.
And then you're like, oh my God.
It wasn't until Good Texture came on and said, hey, gentlemen, I really did some math, and he pulls out this like little notebook and this little pencil. He's like, I've been doing some math, and these T-shares, there's something else. And then everyone's like, holy crap, yeah.
Whatever happened to that guy? I saw him on some throwback streams.
Richard made him mad, and he quit.
Oh.
His ego couldn't handle Richard calling him out. Because he started promoting Ampleforth. No, I wasn't there. But
no, you were on a stream with Good Texture and Captain when Captain didn't even look like Captain. It was a long time ago.
But yeah, Good Texture.
And you were talking about fucking Bitcoin then too.
And I still will be.
I know.
He was promoting Ampleforth and actually kind of like leading Hexicans astray.
Oh, that's no bueno.
Then Richard came on and said, hey, quit fucking promoting this shit coin. And then he got a bunch of people wrecked in it. It kind of like something happened.
Came on the stream.
Yeah. You know, Richard Richard went on a few Hangout streams before in the past. But
it sounds like Good Texture kind of set a precedent for future generations in a way.
Could you be more specific?
But set a precedent for some of these people looking at our community and saying, "Ooh, I should pitch my shit there." That seems like a good place for me to launch my shit.
Oh yeah.
Hexicans are exceptional. Across the medium, they're exceptional crypto people, exceptionally intelligent, but it is an open society, you know, which means you're going to get all kinds in here. And we like to think that we have a standard, but there's going to be low hanging fruit in any community. And, you know, we do a lot of work to educate the shit out of people. And some people you can lead a horse to water, but the new shiny thing syndrome is real, you know. It's like, oh, we got something that can guaranteedly improve your life and help preserve your sovereign autonomy. And people go, really? That's cool. I want to do it faster. Okay.
Well,
Okay. You go ahead.
can you guys bring up comments on the screen at all, or?
Quinn might be able to.
I can. You want me to pop them all up there or what?
Well, how
Pick your
about
favorites.
Brenton? How about Brenton, since he's
Oh.
asking a specific question?
Okay.
And so he says, Briz, do you think the new MCR token that will yield you ETH and Pulse will also pay for your existing
question.
stakes
Yeah.
/ miners?
What's MCR?
Magic Carpet Ride. It's a
And it's steakhouse.
it's a group of guys.
Yeah.
They have their own channel, and they actually
Shout out J Money.
they did pooling for the PulseChain sacrifice, so people could get a bigger pays better bonus. And they also did it with the Pulse X. Really good group of guys. I'm happy to see that steakhouse coming up. It looks very interesting. I guess my only concern with that would be volume. It seems like the way that they will pay is that you just need a whole bunch of stakes. You need a bunch of people creating a whole bunch of stakes, and because each stake, when you create one, it will cost a fee, and then that fee goes to their token holders. So the whole idea is that the only way that the token holders get the fees is through volume. Now, will the volume be there? That is the $1 million question.
May West for you land. Your name doesn't make a lot of sense, but yet people do whatever with their money. Yeah, that's actually what sovereign autonomy means. We don't like to see people get wrecked that we care about. That's different.
Did anyone else notice that if you 50x the price of Hex, then that'll be equivalent market cap of Bitcoin? And I know, the market cap nonsense, but I don't think it will make a difference on coin market cap. But
we don't bring up that word.
It'll make it
that phrase.
It'll make a
well,
difference
on other
in my
ranking
wallet.
sites, that will be interesting.
Well, a thing about these aggregators that you bring up, Max, you gotta understand that they have the ability. They're not just drawing down pure API from the blockchain, boom, kaboom, and there we go. We have pure statistics, a reflection of what's actually happening. Every coin site, every aggregator is going to apply their own little template of metrics to it to give us obviously cooked numbers. That's why at the Lizard one, you're going to see something different than at the Pepper one. You're going to see it something different at the Binance one. That's why they're all reflecting different numbers. It's not just the pure math that they're pulling directly off the blockchain.
Yeah, you can't have anything unbiased.
They can paint. My thing is, if investing is about perception partially, they can create whichever perception they want. And a long time ago, people smarter than I around here said, you know what? We don't need that. As a matter of fact, we might have even made a bit of a mistake believing in the one that we felt painted us properly, because it only took overnight for those guys to suddenly say, oh, we messed up. We didn't define the parameters correctly, the definitions for some of these, metrics. So we're just going to go ahead and change that. And it just conveniently drops Hex, 150 places. No big deal. Wales was right. He was dead on about that back then. I remember it crisply.
Yeah, I don't have that much to add to that, but freaking.
We were talking about that last week on my show, about that fool from that one that begins with the letter N. Oh, that was messy time.
Oh, yeah.
You mean Nomex?
Oh, know, Max, you're gonna have to get out the swear book for Hexico.
All right, what is this guy saying, bro trader?
Bro trader.
Yeah, I want to convert all of my hex. I have 0 stakes to pulse 10% at a time upon launch. He wants to convert it on the PulseChain. All right, I feel I'd get a 50x on Pulse by that strategy in the first to 6 months after launch, as opposed to Hex on ETH, then may only get a 5x.
Is he talking about DC? Are you talking about DCA in that maneuver, or is that an all-in-one shot?
No, yeah, DCA 10% at a time. Honestly, I think that's a decent strategy. You know, I think that's a good strategy. 10% at a time. I'm always telling people DCA into PulseChain the first 2 months, the first 60 days. That will probably ensure that you will catch the early dumpers, and you'll probably get the best possible deal. And in 1 or 2 years from now, you'll be very happy.
Yeah, I'm with Swearworks though. When he says too many unknowns, man, like we're living in a era of things being unexpected left and right. Like sometimes it's just the opposite. And then if you combine that with Pulse and what this portends to be, man, Briz, I mean, you could be right. You know, I'm willing to hear everybody's version of this, but I'm holding out this idea that we may end up seeing dynamics we've never seen before. And to approach this that way reliably, I mean, you could do it. I wish you all the best. I'm just, the more I look to think about everything, the more I'm thinking that for me, where I'm at in my life and my responsibilities, the less I move, the better for me. You know what I mean?
But I'm not saying that's a strategy I'm going to employ, but if that's a risk he's willing to take,
right?
You know, I think that's an acceptable risk to take. Just because it's kind of like the shiny new object syndrome, where the new stuff is going to outperform the tried and true, at least in the very beginning. But I kind of had my thoughts was I was originally thinking, yeah, I want to take all my economic weight off of the Ethereum chain.
So I'm with you on that.
Move it over to the
I'm with you on that, man.
But now I'm thinking, man, I just have a strong feeling that Hex on Ethereum might take a big dump after PulseChain launches. But I got a sinking feeling in my gut that after it takes that big dump, it's gonna just take off.
Yeah, I got that feeling in my kiwis, man.
And everyone that's sold is gonna feel like an idiot for selling.
Well, you know, I don't think in my entire life I've ever been a part of something as special on a realm-wide, worldwide scale. You know, because when I found out the number was about 43,000 wallets sacrificed, 45,000 wallets sacrificed, and I was just focusing on that number for the longest time. And then somebody pointed out to me, you do realize that if we say that many wallets, we're talking about anywhere from 18 to 22,000 people. And I was like, holy shit, man.
Wait, say that statistic one more time.
Well, if there's, I don't know, anybody know the exact number of wallets that sacrificed for PulseChain? I'm just going to spitball and say 45.
Okay.
So it was reasoned to me recently that you have to realize some people had, multiple wallets. I mean, I even had multiple wallets for it. So it's certainly less individuals than the total number of wallets that sacrifice. So the point I'm trying to make is we're talking about a specialized, fortunate class of people that probably numbers around 20,000. So if there's 8 billion people,
that makes sense to me.
Them's is crazy. Them's is crazy odds.
And go look at that PulseX sacrifice wallet, $278 million in stable coins. Just sitting there.
That's
Just
a lot
saying.
of cabbage.
And with the price of Hex going up recently, none of those stable coins have moved at all. Think about
You're right,
that.
Brenton. That chain's not going anywhere, but it's not as attractive to those of us who aren't already independently wealthy. But then there's the move of us ending stake on the P side and using some of those gains to deal with the S load over on the E side.
Yeah. I think my best strategy,
He said, whoops, I mean mining.
I'm just gonna not move anything on any of the chains. I got my bags packed. You know, they're on the rocket ship. I'm just waiting for the captain to hit the launch button.
Did anyone notice that Uniswap V3's liquidity percentage is going down to Uniswap V2? Why is that?
No, I don't know.
It was 97%. I don't know how they're calculating it. Maybe it's converted into USDC or something like that. But yeah, maybe a week or two ago, and now it's less than 90%. It's just going to V2. I don't know why.
I'm not really sure.
I don't know off the top of my head either. I don't want to. I could shoot some bullshit, but I don't think it'd be worth it.
Shoot some bullshit.
Hexy, how do you get into crypto and specifically Hex?
Mm.
Can you guys hear me?
Yep,
Yeah.
just fine. And can I say something before you speak, my love? Guys, do not ask this young lady any of those questions you were
My
talking
love.
about over there. Please, if you want
what
to keep your
questions?
stuff, like, don't do it. Okay, cool.
Did I miss some good questions?
They brought up an individual and wanted a little bit of the
yeah.
backstory, and then they were
We
like,
don't-
"Oh, you should direct all those questions to Hexy Quinn." I'm like, "Yeah, maybe you
Yeah,
should."
we don't say the J word around here. We don't. We don't talk about that.
I'm surprised you even said that much. Wow.
Right? No, how did I get into crypto? Is that the question?
Yep, and Hex specifically.
Crypto, Bitcoin documentary. Hex. I was watching Mitch Ray, TA, and Richard came on, and I just connected with how he spoke. And
Mac, you're a jack off. I'm sorry,
What?
Mac's a jack off. He said,
don't
"We don't talk about Jesus."
That's weird.
Oh no.
Definitely, yeah. Other extreme fucking South Pole, not the North Pole.
My set came down.
I don't get it. The South Pole thing.
Because the other J's from hell, and Jesus is from the
North
North
would
Pole.
be heaven in her analogy. South would
Yeah.
be hell. Max,
Sounds
just don't worry about it, buddy.
Sounds good.
Don't worry about it. Just go with it.
Hey, Brenton, that's a strike on you. Okay, there's certain curse words we're not bringing up. So I mean, you guys are pushing it here, man. Damn. Mac, come in
Good
here,
one,
please.
fucker. Sorry, I just seen that. Brenton.
I got a question, although Briz, I maybe would wish that Briz was here for it, but I'll look at the chat. Is this a done son production thing? Or like, are we called mining now, or are we kind of just still playing around? I mean, I'm a words guy, and I think this is cutting edge technology, and we're still developing a reliable vernacular. So people were like, ooh, you can't use the wrong word. It's like, ooh,
I don't
you go get fucked. We
understand.
can use whatever fucking word we want. You know,
Okay,
like
when
we'll
we changed the word
Thanks, Mac.
interest to yield,
yes,
what everybody didn't
No,
lose
I
their
thought
fucking mind,
I thought
That's
we
true.
changed
That's
interest to
very
inflation.
or in it. Well, my
either
understanding was
actually
interest
either
to
is
yield,
good.
yielding, but yeah, everybody didn't freak out about it then. I don't understand what the difference is.
Because the word mining implies actual work, and digital incels are terrified of actual work.
And we don't work for anyone.
I think it's synonymous with proof of work, is what you're saying, right?
Sure.
Indeed. Now I've got a kinship with it because my people from Western PA were all miners. I'm proud.
Mac,
I'm a
get
miner.
up here.
I'm just not the kind of miner who can be crushed to death in a cave-in or shot in the back of the head by the Pinkertons for trying to organize a union.
Did you see that video of the mine collapsing in China?
No.
And where?
No.
Ugh. Well, that
China?
doesn't sound too pleasant.
Do you know which
Is it China?
city?
No, it was
Gotta sneak
insane.
that
It,
in
look, it
there.
looks it looks really, really crazy. All you have to do is YouTube China mine collapse.
Or don't.
I used
I
to live
won't.
there. It's funny. In China, I mean.
It was like a really insane video. I mean, you don't see nothing graphic. It's just the earth just swallows up
Oh,
a couple
It's not
football
like Voices
fields.
of Death.
No, it was on the news, but no, that was just insane watching that.
and those guys are like in their last moments, like, was this worth it for $3 a day? Damn it.
Yeah, I don't watch the news.
Me neither. I'm actually doing a lot better mentally since I
Same.
discontinued that.
Same. Turn
Yeah.
it off, Briz.
It was
Well,
like on the
it's-
TikTok.
It's fear porn, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I only get my news from
And they give you
TikTok.
that one, like Wales brought up on the last episode of my show. They bring up that one little trisket at the end. Well, we do have some good news for you. Like a kitty cat, didn't get hit by a car this week. That's like, that's it. That's all you got to tell us. That's good. Like, really? Mac's laugh is reminiscent, even in the chat.
wanna
It is.
ask
I
him
can
about
hear it.
His last trip he was on. I heard.
Oh, I got the. I checked in with him. I felt like I was like checking in with
What
the
happened?
explorer or the pioneer on his way back. He comes in like from the
Was it-
Arctic with his jacket
Where'd he-
on.
where'd he
What did you
go?
see? What did you discover,
Where
sir?
did he go? That's the
Oh.
question.
Yeah, I got goosebumps just thinking about what he told me about where he went.
He went to the North Pole.
Yes,
Where
back.
in the world is Mac? San Diego.
Max San Diego.
Has anyone actually attended the crypto Sparbock conferences? And if so, which cities?
I brought them to Philadelphia.
Nice.
They weren't, it wasn't on the itinerary that they were coming to Philadelphia. I was mortified because to me, just on principle, I was like, you're doing the Pentultimate United States tour and you're not stopping in the city where the fucking country was founded. I was livid. I remember I think I got Rainmaker on the phone at that time. And he was like, I got a live one. What should I do with this? I'm sitting there like, this will not stand. But one of my onboards, really beautiful man, we'll call Lee Mages. He was extremely successful before. When I showed him Hex, he did extremely well. So when I asked him if we could have his nightclub, which is actually also like a highly rated Zagat restaurant, for a Hex meetup for Crypto Sparbook in Philadelphia, he said, of course, brother. So it was a pretty cool thing. And A-Bit, you still owe me a pack of cigarettes, you son of a bitch.
Newports? Pamps?
Yeah, no. I think I made him get nervous.
I saw
What are
him.
your plans for your gains? Most people say retire. So
Keep myself out of slavery.
you mean never work again?
That's one aspect of it, sure. I mean, I haven't worked for anybody else in a long time. I'm incapable of taking orders. If you believed my mother when she was here, she said that started when I was 3 years old. But I've been an independent contractor for, I don't know, since I've been a father.
I just
13
want
years.
enough financial wealth to be able to financially back several small countries and then control them politically via the money.
So wait a minute. You're a junior Rothschild?
That's the goal.
I want to have enough to help start and protect a Hexagon node and then have that develop into a unification of the nodes whereby we can bifurcate from legacy society altogether unimpeded.
What's a hexagon node?
That's kind of what we have been referring to as the micro communities that we envision starting up, worldwide, realm-wide. So we have some folks in Australia who have their eye on that. We have some folks sprinkled throughout the United States who have their eye on that. Folks throughout Europe who have their eye on that as a goal. And the idea is just to have a network that we can pretty much trip the light fantastic to, and just go where we may.
Ross, Sammy says she wants a big wedding, so I'm sorry, fellas. I'm gonna have to dump probably 250 million hex. Pay for the wedding.
I wanna go. Can you? Is it in is it in Southern Cali or Australia? Because I'm not going to fucking Australia.
It's in international waters, actually. It's in the middle.
I don't know.
Yeah, true. Because this technology is really making leaps and bounds as far as these man-made islands, like floating cities.
Heck
So we
yeah.
may be able to start nodes in international waters to start. And
We
just
can
be like,
probably just dredge up an island.
this is true too. We could probably make an island out of garbage. I mean, just as a foundation. Sure. Why not?
Isn't that Staten Island?
That is Staten Island. You are correct.
Thought we already had one of those.
Brenton, I swear to God, I've talked to a lot of people. I was underselling it. It seems like the most people who want to start nodes are in Australia.
You know what? I had an idea. I thought this would be pretty cool. Is instead of like Richard creating his own little country, which come on guys, that's cringe as hell. What he should do is create like an entire housing tract, like a whole neighborhood. He could build a neighborhood, and
So you're saying a private community kind of thing?
hell
Gated?
yeah.
Yeah.
That
I think
would
the
be
idea is to get a
pretty dope.
little bit. Yeah. No, I agree. I wouldn't take it off the table as a starting point. I think the idea is to get a little bit more extricated from these nation states as they exist kind of now.
No,
Because
that's
we know
cringe.
that the
That's
central
cringe.
bankers.
That will never happen. Come on, guys.
I disagree.
We gotta
I
work.
disagree.
We gotta work with them.
I'm not saying it would be easy. Yeah, I'm not saying it would be easy, but if Wales only can agree that bifurcation, which is what we're now calling it, as opposed to parallel societies, calling it now bifurcation. If Wales believes that bifurcation is possible, I would have to agree with them. It would be a hell of a thing. I might not have another relaxing day for as long as I live, but if I can create something for my
Bifurcation?
kids.
Yeah,
Have you heard of,
bifurcation. That
does
sounds
that mean,
too familiar.
Dual living,
We could be the
sovereign?
best trailer park. Well, you're right there, Extravager. We would be a kick-ass trailer park.
Yeah,
would
we'd have
be-
to burn it.
Be a lot of fucking fist fights.
Okay, they might be trailer
Facts.
parks, but we call them tiny home parks. Okay, They're tiny homes.
Is that a South Park reference? That's they said that in South Park. It was
I think
brilliant.
Trailer Park Boys might be more accurate. But
No,
How do-
is it the
Oh,
new
no.
season of South Park?
No, it was I think a few years ago when do you remember Heidi? Like Cartman has Heidi as a girlfriend, and she ends up becoming like him, like extremely fat and just an asshole with the ability to follow through. And so it's just like he gets a taste of his own medicine. He goes even more
I'm gonna have to watch
narcissistic, and
that.
it is so funny.
I'm gonna have to watch
But
that
like,
one.
have you heard of a guy named Tony Seba?
No.
He's predicting. So in the last, I don't know, a few decades, he's predicted how certain industries will take advantage of, industries and companies will take advantage of exponential technologies. So he predicted that there would be the $35,000 electric car, and I forget which year, but he was accurate to within a year. And he's
Nice.
predicting a $25,000 electric car by 2025. And
Oh, wow.
he's also predicting that because the marginal cost of energy is going to zero, that it will be cheaper for people to have solar on their roofs than it would be for them to actually get electricity from the electric company. It's cheaper to actually put that solar up than it would be if the electricity was generated for zero because transmission costs.
Okay.
And so there's a move towards independence. And
Nice.
so that's a very interesting idea that you may not need, there'd be a lot of scale if you had a country of kind of independent people, but it probably wouldn't start off that way. It's starting off as it is now, which is lots of people becoming independent in different ways, like growing their own food, or I don't think people will actually grow their own food, but people.
That's a hard one.
I don't think it's actually that hard. It's just
Well, I just mean to get everyone to do it. But
yeah, that's part of the issue.
I really like that idea of everyone having their own like independent solar stuff that would, generate.
And then you need a battery on
electricity.
top of it, because
But what got me was you said the small $25,000 electric car by 2025 or whatever. Tesla just updated their website and had with 2 new like secret cars. I'm pretty sure one of them is the Tesla Roadster, but then they have this like little boxy looking one that looks like could be like a Scion type looking car.
he's made predictions about that too. So he is predicting that there will be, because of autonomous vehicle technology, what's going to happen is people are just going to rent out their vehicles, and so you will have most transportation. People aren't going to actually own a car; it will be transportation as a service, and you will have fleets that will take a majority of the miles.
Subscription models.
Yeah, exactly. And it will save people money, and they won't need to have a loan on a car or anything like that. And on top of it, they'll save like $6,000 per year.
Insurance or something.
Yeah, like there'd be a competition among insurance as well. So insurance wouldn't be crazy. So it's interesting. Like if you have a bunch of money and you're like, oh, I don't want to pay taxes, and you buy a bunch of Cadillacs or Teslas or whatever, and then you have that fleet, that's an interesting thing to do.
Right. Yeah. Elon will save us. Brenton. I thought Elon was getting out of the car game and starting to build tiny homes energy free.
I didn't hear that. Are you sure you're just not making that up?
I heard he was going to strictly focus on vibrating butt plug technology going forward.
I heard
as long as it's electric, that's all that matters, right?
Wow,
Elon,
awesome.
Elon invested in what were those tiny homes called?
The Divi. I think Divi homes. Yeah, he lives in one.
Yeah.
Oh no, Boxable. It's
Boxable. That's
yeah.
it. Yep. So I heard he was an investor in that, and they're doing that on PulseChain. That's kind of cool.
Doing what on PulseChain?
They're going to be doing that NFTs on PulseChain, and anyone that buys the NFT, they can redeem that NFT for a boxable home. But you go, but why would I want to buy an NFT? Why not just buy the boxable home? When you buy the NFT, you jump to the front of the line, giving the NFT that much more desirability. Does that make sense?
I don't know. I think an NFT is a really terrible idea. Why do you need a blockchain for that?
It's just it's like a coupon. It's like a voucher. Buy this NFT, redeem it for a house.
Yeah, our understanding of NFT
but you don't need a
technology
blockchain
can't remain so myopic, because think about it. You could put anything on an NFT. You could put contracts, as we have seen. It doesn't only have to be, our definition of NFTs doesn't have to be restricted to like bad monkey cartoons. There's a lot more utility going on that we're only just now starting to dig around in and play with. So I'm one of those. I'm open to the NFTs, but I don't have any interest in Pikachu or gorillas either. So
yeah, I like the financial ones. I like the Watson NFTs. Those are
cool.
Man,
I missed getting in on that. I was
did?
Out. Well, I have to pick my poison.
Oh,
I got 4 kids, an ex-wife, and a widowed dad. I don't have a lot of disposable income.
True.
I don't get how the widowed dad would cost you money.
Just
Have you ever had a widowed father?
mind space.
No, I never had a
And you
widowed
don't know what the
anybody.
fuck you're talking about, do you?
That's why I asked, right?
He's a hurting man. The love of his life is gone. Do I need to say any more?
But I made my Watsa NFTs using the Hedron, the free Hedron I got from my stakes. So, and that's another thing that my ladder has afforded me. It's gotten me.
I knew what that Watsa was going to be, man. I said, you guys are going to crush with that. Talk about FOMO. I got my ICOs, though. I can't complain.
Yeah. I'll sell you one of my Watsas, all right?
Yeah. What's that? What's it talking about?
Waka waka waka.
Yeah.
That's funny.
So, what else is going on in the news? What's going on in the crypto space?
We don't watch the news.
Well, I mean the crypto news.
Aside from the miner thing, and the pump, that's the news. Your lady's not brawling with anyone right now. So that's good.
I saw K4K put out a theory that Richard is putting out all his childhood stuff because the documentary is probably going to launch pretty soon, and there might be a whole wave of media coming to him. So he should have all this stuff kind of out there.
So he's showing his softer side.
His softer side. Him and his little golden curls. And his Nintendo shirt.
Oh no, but those comments are hilarious on that feed.
The only little cracker in the school picture.
I didn't see that. I like his one teacher that looks like he's straight out of Miami Vice. Fucking sick.
He's got the espadrilles and the fucking seersucker suit.
Oh, yes. And he had a bag of yay in his pocket for sure. Yeah. I don't care that was like first grade. He was high.
Yeah.
I just finished watching Cocaine Cowboys.
I thought he was going to say I just finished a bag of yay.
Wow. I just finished my own bag of
what's yay?
Okay.
Oh, Max, you're killing me tonight,
my
man.
Summer child.
This isn't in my vocabulary.
But I was watching Cocaine Cowboys, and they're talking about Miami. So I guarantee you that guy probably had a bag of the white stuff.
There's Richard right there. What is it?
Oh, Richard Hart. Shalom Shabbat. Hey,
Richard, what are you doing in here?
Richard, will you change your name to Bobbert? I just feel like I need to know a Bobbert in my life.
Yeah, I looked that up in the Meaning of the Baby Names book. Did you see that?
No.
Yeah.
I thought you just pulled that out of your ass.
I'm seeing the comments.
Oh no, it was really
deep.
That before. It said sister fucker lines in mullet. It implied the highest order of mouth breather and crayon eater.
Whatever, Bobbert, little baby Bobbert. Maybe Briz and Sammy can name their child Bobbert Quinn.
I didn't know that Briz got Sammy pregnant. When did Briz get Sammy pregnant?
No, Sammy got me pregnant.
Oh, yeah. That's how shit works now, huh?
Those people.
Did you identify as a woman?
I don't have to. She identified
I threw
as
up
getting
in my mouth
pregnant.
when the Australians made that their thumbnail for one of their episodes. I was like, who did this?
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Sammy identified as a person getting someone else pregnant.
They're talking about the what is it? The Hex late night show.
Oh, yeah.
Used an image of Richard pregnant on their thumbnail. And that's what Doss is talking about.
I got
fantastic.
Yeah, it was disgusting.
Did it get a lot of attention or what?
I didn't care. but I don't care about a lot. So, but
She's
Ross
smart.
wasn't happy about it, huh?
She picks her battles. And I don't like waking up in the morning and before I have my coffee, throwing up in my mouth.
Yeah.
Before you even eat, too. It's just, I don't know, I was there.
Did you guys see that music video?
What music video?
It was a song. Sorry, I should have been more prepared before I opened my mouth.
There you go, Quinn.
Where am I looking?
I'm sharing my screen.
Oh. Do you want me to add it?
Yeah, if you could.
This is the first time I've ever done this.
I know Mac will get a big charge out of it.
Oh, that's sick. Is that for reals?
Yeah.
Like you can buy that?
Yeah, he's got the link.
Oh, man, the cat's eyes are just
I
priceless.
want that. I want that for my ugly Christmas sweater. That is dope, though.
You'll be the best sweater at your next Christmas party.
Yeah, if I went to a Christmas party, I'll just be home alone wearing that dope ass sweater.
Look at dope as shit on a stream. Your big moment. Yeah, I don't do
Maybe
anything
I'll take a
either
selfie.
anymore.
I don't know.
All right, I'm sharing my screen.
Okay.
All right,
What is that?
can you hear it?
Yeah.
This bear market's on you. In the next bull market, we promise not to.
Can we have a song like this at our next conference?
Sure.
Run by these toxic dudes.
What did they just say?
Something about these toxic dudes.
Yeah. that
Oh,
was it.
dudes. Okay.
Is that oatmeal? That might have, no, that cat didn't look anything like oatmeal. Plus, I
Professor
think
Oatmeal.
oatmeal hasn't had a cocaine problem in a long
Oh.
time, right, Briz?
No, he's been off the juice.
Good.
Did you
We
watch
knew you could do
Cocaine
it.
Bear?
We knew
Not
you could
yet.
do-
Is it out yet?
I don't know. I think so.
I don't think it's out yet. Actually, I was watching the trailer for it. And I was just like, I honestly, I was like, I don't know if I want to really watch this anymore. It seems like it's too scary, to tell the truth.
I thought it was real. So and so I thought it was sad because I thought it was like a real story.
It
Does
is a real
anybody-
story.
No, but they
Yeah.
just made a movie out of it. So it's not like that bear on the movie's not actually the
That's
cocaine
not
bear.
the actual cocaine bear,
Because that's sad.
but
Like,
it is based on a true story, or so
oh
I was told.
man, I can't
All
even
right.
imagine.
I was
All right,
just
I'll
kind of
bite.
like,
I'll bite.
I was like, I don't
What's
wanna-
cocaine bear? I'll bite.
all right, so I don't know. I think in the 80s or 90s, they tossed out that they were smuggling cocaine, and they tossed
was.
it out into the forest. And it was, I guess, it was either supposed to be picked up or whatever, but a bear found it, and a bear went on a cocaine
Like
Bender.
fucking tight, like
and killed a whole
really
bunch of
coke-
people.
yeah,
Oh
he
my
went fucking crazy.
And
So-
of course, we all knew Hexmac did, in actual point of fact, wear that sweater for Christmas this year.
It does
For
look
sure.
like a comedy, but at the same time, it also looks like
So they made a documentary about the cocaine bear now?
it looks
Is that
like
what
an
you're saying?
animal mauling a bunch of humans. I'm like, I'm just not into that.
I get it.
Yeah.
I've
But
been there.
I wouldn't say it's quite a documentary.
Is it a
It's more
feel-good
of a
movie?
reenactment.
A reenactment? What, they got a guy that puts on a bear suit?
It pounds lines of coke.
It's just-
Yeah. Yeah.
It just
But the
thrashes
guy is
people.
really high. The actor in the
Captain.
Okay. We're gonna straighten our shit up. I'm supposed to be doing a good job, you guys. Knock it off, Briz.
Come on.
Well, we had some questions in the chat.
Yeah,
All right.
Bro Trader wanted to know if the girl in his elementary school picture looked exactly like RH. I mean, this is important stuff, guys. Come on now. Let's get ourselves together here.
My niece's girlfriend looks like Richard Hart.
Torrin's here. What'd you say? Your niece looks like Richard Hart?
No, my niece's girlfriend looks like Richard.
That okay. Word.
Like scary close. I don't know how to bring things up. You guys have to share.
And me, I'm inappropriate all the time. So what a pair.
I mean, it's FN Hangout. Like, I don't think this is anything different than the usual.
That is an excellent point. Let's just look at the name of the thing.
All right, here we go. You want to share that?
Oh.
Oh, he's so cute.
Yeah.
Did you guys see my picture, my response to that? You
No.
didn't? I put up a baby picture responding to him. There's Polly's.
Nice.
That looks like
course.
Joey Sharp, my bully in fourth grade there. What the?
Of course, that's what Polly's picture looks like.
Uh-oh. What's going on there? They got a couple of those of me playing with my pecker and shit like that, you know. Pissing on the kitchen floor.
Oh, look, there's Sandy Beach.
Yeah.
Captain's checking on us. We're good, right, guys?
Everybody behave.
I know,
are
I feel
good.
like the babysitter. Like, everything's fine here, Dad.
Nice.
Little drop, Mel. Still above 7 cents, though. Come on, hold the line.
Here, I got mine right here. Me and my grandma. I got my goosebump shirt on and my little
Yeah.
bowl cut. Can't forget my
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Jonathan.
my mom used to do that to us, too. She
My
just
little
slapped a
Jonathan-
ball on her head.
My Jonathan Taylor Thomas bowl cut.
Mushroom. You look like a mushroom.
I
Well-
played a lot of Mario Brothers back then.
I feel like I'm supposed to share now. So which one?
How do you guys share?
You know it's going to be something completely inappropriate, right?
I know, that's what I'm afraid of.
There's a
Screen
button on the
capture from a
bottom
porno or something.
that says
Well,
present. That's how
There's
you
me
share.
when I was a magician. Actually,
Where?
you
Oh,
got
there
one
you
there.
are. Ooh,
There he is.
that looks
But the real
HD.
one is, this is when I was 3 years old. Joe Grishecki and the Iron City House Rockers, Pittsburgh band.
Sick.
My future calling.
There it is.
Look at them pants. Look at them pants that dude's wearing behind me there, man. Wow.
Dude,
Bell bottoms.
those are sick. Let me see if I can find that response. Gosh damn it.
All right, guys. It's about
Yes.
9 o'clock. I'm heading out. Appreciate you letting me
What?
mutinize this ship.
She said, "What?
You can't
You're not
leave.
leaving, are you?"
You're what?
What? Just
That
gonna leave
sucks
like
because
that?
I was going to bail too, but I can't leave her alone with
Oh,
these
it's
maniacs.
10. Well, I mean, we could end the stream.
It's midnight where I'm at, and it's raining cats and dogs out there.
unless there's a
Let's
pertinent
end it.
question in the chat. You know, I was a little unprepared.
I was
for-
very unprepared. I've never done this before, ever. So
Well, you moderated it just fine.
Yes, I agree. I concur.
You kept
So
Thought's
did
Child in line.
Yep.
whatever.
I was on my
That's
best behavior
impossible.
before she got here.
I'd like to hear about your background,
Whose?
Hexy.
I told you, didn't I? Well, how I got into
Well, how you got
crypto.
into crypto, but what would you do with your gains?
Oh, that's a good question because I come from a place where I can't even fathom having gains or having anything at all. So
I hear that.
when maybe I'll think about it more. It's like I don't like to window shop. I don't like to look at shit I can't have. I don't like to daydream about things that I can't say are certain. So I'm getting closer to figuring it out, but I don't know. Just trying, especially, I'm glad I don't think about it too much because PulseChain's been taking a hell of a lot longer to launch than I thought it was. So I'm glad I didn't get my hopes all up and been super antsy. I've just been working and just keep on keeping on.
Holding it down. That's right.
Yep.
I think it's a good practice though to make that plan. You know, like the plan of discipline, the plan that you refuse to
I
vacillate
know.
from.
What were they talking about on the ladies? What is it called? The crypto view or something with SJ and
I don't know. I don't watch it because you ain't on there. So
yeah, I won't ever either, probably. But no, they were talking about sudden wealth syndrome, and I was just like, I probably should look more into that because
Yeah,
if
it's
that's
real.
a real thing,
it is a real thing. Yeah.
it'd probably hit me like a ton of bricks.
Yeah. I have one relative who just fell backwards into being a millionaire because he got an exclusive contract. He worked very hard. He had every reason to be proud. And he wasn't a millionaire 10 years later, you know?
Yeah, that's terrifying. But no, I'm gonna start my vision board. I think I'm actually gonna put up a poll where should Hexy live? Because it isn't here. We all know it's not here.
Yeah, and I'm not staying where I'm at. So let's pick a spot somewhere in the middle of the country and build the compound. All right.
Yeah, I don't know. Texas is looking kind of nice right now. But,
Yeah, but now everybody's going to Texas. I don't
never
wanna go
thought
where
I'd say
everybody's
that in
going.
my life ever. But
Why
I
are you
don't know.
originally from California?
I'm in Salt Lake City, Utah.
Ah,
And-
it's they have a lot of Mormons there, right?
Yeah. Well, they have. I mean, they have a lot of not Mormons here too. It used to be the majority Mormons, but not anymore. It's just it blew up after the Olympics, so it's just all kinds. But I hate the snow. I hate it.
Of what?
I never spent time.
Snow.
I never spent time there, but I drove through it like 4 times. It's beautiful country.
Oh, it's gorgeous, but I don't know. Time for a change.
Yeah, I hear
So
that.
someplace warm?
Yes. Absolutely.
I kind of like the seventh circle of hell, you know?
Where's that?
No, that was a joke about there's a book called Dante's Inferno, and it's
I know it well.
yeah, so they the further away you get from, I think it was purgatory or God, the colder. One of the effects is colder. And when I was at university, I went to a pretty cold place, and I called it the seventh circle of hell because it was just so fucking cold.
The Mormons say that this is the chosen place, so I guess
Well, that's because they're there.
it's like hell to me.
They chose it.
The Caribbean? I don't know. I'm gonna have to go try. I think I'm gonna have to go try out some places.
That's the thing. That's the exciting thing if the nodes start springing up, because then you got travel options all over the place. You go check a place out for a week and then go to another one.
There is a huge meth pandemic in Salt Lake City. You're absolutely right.
Huge
I
meth
call 'em-
factory.
I call them zombies. It's like it looks like The Walking Dead on my street. But
Hex
I'm
Fetty.
not-
I like your name. I've always liked your name, Hex Fetty.
that is cool.
All right, I should get going. It's getting late.
All right.
Max Yasbin, ladies and gentlemen. Nice to meet you, dude.
Nice to meet you all as well. Bye.
Take care.
Bye.
Ooh la la. Just you and me, baby.
All right, let's fucking do this. We're gonna practice our show on this channel.
Taking my shit off. Here we go.
Oh God. I'm just kidding.
You guys want to hear one of the tracks, maybe? Oh, shoot. I can't. That's right. I was going to say you guys could, Thoughts Child, Bro Trader. You just got it right there. I was going to share one of the tracks from the upcoming album. I haven't done a record in 10 years, guys. I'm a, what am I? MC, jazz guitarist, scratch DJ, producer, beat maker. I was a pro musician in the trenches in Philly, going up to the big city, Brooklyn a lot back in the 90s and 2000s. Did that for a long time. I was regionally famous. I was never nationally famous, but I was right there as the Philly soul, neo soul movement was on the rise. So I was in studios with Amir from the Roots, Questlove. I was in rhyme ciphers with Black Thought. I met, I don't want to name drop, but if it was hip hop or soul music, and it was 95 to 2008, I was probably a part of it. So, Bro Trader, I can try, but
I figured
the
it
thing
out.
about that is if I open, it's notorious, bro. Like, everybody knows that my machine, which is principally my music machine, but also my surfing machine, was made in Steve Jobs' garage. And we all know that planned obsolescence is a thing with those products. So my computer starts smoking when I try to double dip.
Look, I found it. Wait, how do I? So
You're up on the screen.
You see that? You see my Twitter?
Yep, we see it.
So it says the future is bright, Richard.
Mm-hmm.
I said, yes, it is.
Mouth hanging open, just like these days. Oh my goodness.
Always been a loudmouth. Just kidding.
Let me see. Telegram. All right. So you're saying you found me effortlessly. That's good.
Thank you, Falcon. Falcon Crypto.
That's our girl.
Bossing people around straight out the womb. Well, when you're in a house full of drunks, when your house is the party house, like, it does take a 3-year-old to keep the shit together.
This is kind of funny what Hexy Boy sent me. How do I do this though? Man, I'm gonna give it a shot. Sent the picture to you as well. Well, I don't know. Do you have your Telegram open on the machine you're on?
I'm not opening that on.
I was gonna say it'll like wreck my whole stuff.
Hold on. Oh, okay. Hold up. Let me see if I can save this. Okay, open that.
Yeah, it's
Close
funny. I
that,
came on the
open that.
stream tonight since I'm not streaming. I'm on kind of a sabbatical from my own show. Got 86th episode we did, 86th rather episode we did last Friday. And I'm kind of doing like a redesign thing. So I was kind of jonesing because I haven't been streaming a lot. And I thought, oh, you know what? I'll go on effing and I'll just be a fly on the wall tonight. And I'm like,
I
next
had
thing I
no
know, I come in
plans.
here and he's like, all right, Thoughts Child, you got this? I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, I had no plans of
Yeah, right. And you're like,
anything.
oh,
I was
I'm
gonna go to
producing.
bed. I felt like shit. It says
So
RH
the
has some.
caption, yeah, you got it? You got it?
Yeah, he has some explaining to do. I wish I
Yeah.
could blow that up, but
The
they do
caption
have
was
this thing-
RH is that Mr. Scholler has some explaining to do.
Yeah, they
guess-
do have the same face, huh?
A little
They have the
bit.
same smile.
Yeah, you know what? That's funny. That's a feature he still has. He has a bit of a teethy smile, and he still has it. He had it then. He has it now.
Well, when you got good teeth, you have a teethy smile.
That's right. And when you got a fucked up mouth, you look like me.
Whatever.
Torin, you forgot it was Friday. I get that, bro. I got 2
Torin.
days. I got the day where I'm on the paper chase, and I got the day when I got the kids, and never the twain shall meet, and I never relax. So today was supposed to be Have Kids Day, but I have no kids.
Torin, what day did you think it was, though? Thursday?
Well, man, I figured it was sometime between like Monday and Thursday. I'm just not drinking enough being on this stream. I have to go. This is unacceptable.
Yeah, I have to go too.
All right, well then we're done. You got like a music to run or something?
Do I just hit end broadcast?
I think you do. You want me to get some? You want me to get some outro music? I'll get some. Torin thought it was Wednesday. What the fuck?
Oh, what the fuck, Torin?
Oh
thank
yeah, you
God
are
it's
fucked,
not
man. You're
Wednesday.
completely fucked, Torin.
Wednesday makes me want to throw up.
I didn't even know you were back, yo, from down south.
I worked
I thought you
12
were down there
hours
for like
on
2
Wednesday.
weeks.
Okay. Are you doing music? Or I'm just gonna hit this big
No,
orange
let's do
button.
it. We're gonna wait until Thoughts Child's Mind Spray comes back. Yeah. What do? Say goodnight, folks. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Thank you-
Bye,
thank you for
guys.
Tolerating us.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.